Hello children, a warm good morning. We are dealing with the chapter Principles of Inheritance and Variation. In the last class we studied about the genes and alleles. So what are genes? Genes are a sequence of DNA which carry or store a particular information in the form of a protein. Then alleles are the alternate form of the gene which we get from the parents. And it is located on the chromosome that is called as locus. Today we will study the new term dominant and recessive. Remember, the genes are in pairs and we call them alleles. The alleles can be dominant or recessive. The dominant allele is one which get expressed. Say for example, if your mother and father shouts at you to study, asking you to study, to whom you will listen? Obviously to your father, right? Because he is more stronger and powerful than your mother, isn't it? Same like that, a dominant allele get expressed than the recessive. Often, these dominant alleles produces a protein and overcome the expression of the other allele. The recessive allele does nothing. That is, it does not produce any protein. For example, in case of brown and blue eye color, the dominant allele brown expresses itself producing a protein responsible for certain brown pigment which leads to brown eye color, while blue eye does not produce any pigment. Now the main point to remember is that the dominant allele is always written in capital letter and the recessive allele in the lowercase letter. And whatever letter you use for the dominant as uppercase, you should use the same letter for the recessive. For example, if we consider the tall pea plant and the dwarf pea plant, we know the tall character is dominant as it is expressed in the next generation. So we write the tall plant as capital T. And for the dwarf small, we write it as small t. Now when we write the traits, we write it as capital T or small t, small t. Why in pair? Because we have two copies of alleles for a single gene. So capital T and small t. Capital T and small t. Now the capital T alleles can be called as homozygous. That is, they are the same copies of a single gene. And same like that, the small t is the same copy of recessive gene. So they are called as homozygous. Now the alleles can vary a little bit in their sequence, like capital T and small t for a single gene. We call them heterozygous. Have a look at this box. We have these differences between the homozygous and heterozygous chromosomes. That is, the homozygous consists of two copies of the same allele and it consists of either the dominant or the recessive pair, but not the both. Same like that, it gives a true breed or pure breed of the parental character. Then it produces a single gene, that is capital T or capital T. Then in case of heterozygous, they have two different copies of alleles that code for a particular trait. Here it can be of both the dominant. It consists of both the dominant and recessive allele pair. And heterozygous gives out always a combination of the parent. That we studied about variation. So it shows variation. Then the next one is heterozygous produces two types of gametes. That is, in case of tall pea plant, it can be capital T or small t. Then heterozygous can be of three types. Here codominance means that here neither allele is recessive. That is, they show the combination in your phenotype. That is in case of your blood group. If you have a AB blood group, then both the alleles will get expressed. That is the mix of both. So we write both in capital letters, capital A and capital B. So codominance means if two different alleles control the same character, neither of them is dominant or recessive to each other, and if they coexist, both the alleles are expressed in a side-by-side manner, like ABO blood group in man. And in case of incomplete dominance, that is in heterozygous conditions, the type of inheritance in which neither the character is completely dominant over the other, as a result of which an intermediate phenotype is produced in the F1 generation or in the progeny. An example we can see in the Mirabilis jalapa and snapdragon. That is the phenotype red flower. When it crosses with the white flower, the generation, the progeny is a pink flower.